We about to talk about this moon, this Aries full moon. I hope you know your rising sign, because that's where we find out how you're going to be affected through those transits, through the rising signs. If you don't know your rising sign, you need to know your time and place of birth. And then you're going to go to like Astro Cafe or Astro Style or CoStar app. But astrocafe.com, astrostyle.com, or CoStar, the app. And you'll plug in your time and place of birth. And it will tell you your ascendant sign, which is your rising sign. And we need the rising signs to see how this full moon is about to affect you for the next 6 weeks. Next 5-6 weeks. 4, 5, 6 is what I'm going to say. 4, 5, 6 weeks. So we want to look into that today. I'm glad to see you guys. Hope you all are doing well. Let's get into it. Dear Lord, I thank you for this gift. Thank you for using me as nothing more than a microphone. I pray every name, date, sign, symbol, and place come from you and only you, that we remain in alignment for the assignment and grow to our highest good for the highest good of those around us. I thank you to my spirit team who encompasses me day and night. I thank you to my angels, Uriel, Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Shamuel. Taisha, you are also welcome in this place with wings of love, protection, forgiveness, vengeance, kindness, security, stability, peace, and reward. Be with us as we travel to and fro. Make us aware of the things that we need to grow to our highest good for the highest good of those around us. Show us where this Aries full moon lands for us and how we can best navigate our future decisions. Amen, Ashe, and so it is. Let's get this party started. Of course, we're going to start with Aries. I know we're in Libra season, and that's why this full moon, the super full moon, is very important, because we have a Aries full moon, but a Libra sun. See, Libra is all about we, the collective. Let's be balanced. Let's be fair. And Aries is all about me, 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 me. Fuck, we. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. So they love themselves. And they're the babies. So they're the ones that are like, I'm boss, baby. It's all about me. I don't care about what's going on. And, with that dynamic, you also have Mercury moving into Scorpio. Mercury is moving into Scorpio. A lot of people are speaking up, speaking their mind. If you want to know how that looks, Cardi B is a Mercury Scorpio. And as you see, her clapbacks are clapping back. So a lot of us are coming into this stage of, how does this work for me? Should I speak up for myself? And if I speak up for myself, should I take them all the way to hell? But anyway, we're going to start off with Aries. Aries rising. This is your first house that's going to be affected. Your first house of me. That's what the first house is about. It's about self-expression. It's time for you under this full moon to build a new version of you. There's a new version of you, Aries. This is your birthday. This is your season. This is your new year. Happy New Year, Aries. Aries rising, because this is all about you. So let's go ahead and start off with Aries and see the areas. Aries, we do have the Three of Swords coming out here. Remember, I told you that this full moon is about your own self, your own self-expression. It looks like your expressions in love and what you will put up with mentally. Like sometimes we just have to pull ourselves up out of the gutter and say, you know what? I'm not going to dwell on this anymore. I'm not going to think about this anymore. I'm not going to let this arrest my spirit being anymore. And since Aries, you're the one who's the star of this show and is talking about your first house of expressions and letting go of old versions of yourself, you might be letting go of old versions or old thoughts of love, what love means to you. You may even stop rehearsing what has happened to you in the past concerning love. But let's just take a look. How is this Three of Swords showing up for my Aries full moon? Look at the cards don't even. What did I just say? I said you're going to stop rehearsing the things that have happened in the past. You're going to start looking forward to the new versions of you. Aries, listen, that's that Eight of Cups. Whoever you just walked away from or you had to walk away from, you may still be rehearsing that wound, or you may still be placing the blame game or playing the blame game with someone. But I have to tell you right now, this is not about blaming anybody else. This is about changing your mentality, changing your mindset, possibly to seek love again, or possibly so that you can get back to the things that matter, which is your job, your work habits, new ideas that you're seeking, ways to keep your mind from floating back to old things, because I feel like maybe possibly in this reading and throughout this next 4 weeks, your mind will be floating back to the things that were, and that's going to be your challenge, because remember, your twin sign is Libra. So Libra is about, how can I find harmony and peace in my life? And then with this full moon coming up, you're really focused on you and a new person. So how can you find harmony and peace? You may have to move to a different environment. You may have to walk away from an old one. You may have to say, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and burn this bridge. Although I know we say we don't want to burn those, but I'm going to have to burn this motherfucker down. You may just have to say that. You've got 2 cards of heartbreak out here. And I hope that doesn't jade you, or I hope that doesn't ruin your ideas and your thoughts of love. But Spirit right now is having you focus on goals that are bigger than you, and that may require much more of your energy. With those mountains in the background, it's going to require more of your energy. So right now, Aries, I don't see new love walking into your life. I see that you're going to be shedding your thoughts about love and your thoughts about old lovers, and so that you can get to the new. But right now, for the next 4 or 5 weeks, your job is to focus on, or I don't want to say your job, a task that is given to you is to focus on future goals that will affect your mindset. Something that keeps you happy, something that keeps you focused on what's best for you, not something that drags you down. Don't rehearse anything that caused you pain. We want you to rehearse the good things that are coming your way. Any oracle cards for Aries? Well, Aries, I have the compass and I have official person. Some of you actually are starting new jobs, or will be beginning to start new jobs with official person out. Like a job title may change, a promotion may happen. You may even start wearing a uniform to work. Like some of you, like, you know what, I don't know what to wear every day, so you might come up with a uniform for you to work. But it looks like you're trying to find your right move, your next right move. That's going to be the next 4 weeks for you. Congrats, Aries. That's all I got for you right now. Okay, if you need more, you can book me. Ew, Taurus rising. What the hell? I know you ain't come on my line with the 10 of Swords, Taurus. Listen, it's funny because it matches your 10th house, Taurus. I'm sorry, I said your 10th house. This is going to affect, so Aries is the first house. Remember, it goes counterclockwise. So Taurus, this is going to be your 12th house. And the 12th house is resting, relaxation, releasing, letting go of fears or habits that may drain your energy, because that's what we have here. Look at this person. That 10 of Swords show, funny, y'all back to back on these swords. That 10 of Swords shows that somebody is drained, broke, busted, and disgusted, tired, exhausted. This is your time of rest and relaxation. Anything that has caused you fear or stress, or that has drained your energy before, you're going to take these next 4 weeks, full 4 weeks, to rest, to not stress, and to let go of fears. Fear of not having, fear of not elevating, fear of lack. You're going to let those go at this point, because look at this 10 of Swords. He's so stressed out by those fears and by those thoughts and by those people just stabbing him away. He didn't even make it to the pool of calmness. He's just laying there in a pool of blood. Some of you might find that your menstrual cycle is a little bit longer this time, or a little bit shorter. You might find a change in your menstrual cycle for my ladies. But don't forget, menstrual starts with men. Anyway, let's clarify. Anything else we want to say about this 10 of Swords energy and the outcome for our Tauruses? We take it 3 cards. The Devil card is coming at first. Again, what I just told you, you have to release some of those fears, or release that toxic energy. Release people who don't offer you rest and relaxation. People who keep you constantly on your toes, or things that keep your mental stressed. I also see that finances are going to change for you. You got the Ace of Pentacles out here. I told you, get rid of your fear of a lack. Get rid of your fear of lack, or your fear of not having. You know, Taurus's worst nightmare is to be broke. That's everybody's worst nightmare. But Taurus, they not playing that. Remember, their ruler is Venus, and Venus is the planet of giving and blessing us with things. And Taurus is like, don't come through with it. I have the Knight of Swords out here, Taurus. I feel like Spirit is asking you for your truth, and more than just your truth to other people. And the truth is, no, I cannot. No, I do not have it for you. I may have it, but I don't have it for you. No, I cannot. Yes, I'm going to take a break. Yes, I do love you. I appreciate you. But right now, I cannot handle anything else but the things pertaining to me. I know, Taurus. I know this is not what you really want to hear. But this is what you really need right now, especially with what's happening with this full moon that is coming. It's for the next 4 weeks, and it comes back. You know, if you guys don't want to listen to me on this moon, don't worry, because it's going to come back as another test. You want to pass these tests? You want to end these karmic cycles? You want to end this amount of stress? Then listen to Mama G over here. Take your break and tell the truth. There are some things that are just logical for you. There could be endings in friendships too. Attachments that no longer serve you could be coming to an end in the next 4 weeks. And even if it doesn't come to an end, you're taking a break from them. You're taking a step away from them. Endings don't mean that everything's got to be over. It just means that you got to take a quick step back. Any oracle cards from my Tauruses? Thief. Who's stealing Taurus's time? A house. If some of you are looking at buying a new house, watch out for your realtor, or watch out for people trying to jack up prices, like the HOA. You might want to watch out for them. They may be a little bit sketchy with those homeowner associations, or watch out for any extra costs that you're not thinking about. Like a home is not just a home. There are other costs that come with it, and some of you may be misinterpreting that or missing out on that. For those of you who are looking for a new place to reside, I would be very mindful of the landlord or people who are living there, because the card of the thief is out here, which does signify that there's some sketchy activities. And I do need to clarify, like, what's the sketchy activities going on here? Somebody coming up short, or they're saying, oh, this is a brand new building, when really it's not. It's just renovated. You were supposed to possibly have new appliances and they're actually quite used. You paid a landscaper to come do some things for you and it wasn't done correctly. I feel like somebody's going to try to get over on you, which is causing you a lot more stress. Clarify the thief. The Empress card is in reverse, along with the Three of Pentacles on the bottom for that thief card. Again, I have to tell you to really go through things. If you're looking for a new place to live or you're purchasing a new home, you need to inspect everything, because with your Empress card in reverse, Empress is ruled by Taurus, ruled by Venus. It is giving this idea that your idea of comfortability is not going to happen. You need to bring in a party who understands homes and how they work. So that would be like what's the people called? Appraisers. You might need to bring in an appraiser to actually look at the place, or you might need to bring in someone who knows a lot about new homes or home ownership or partnership or something to do with housing. You may need to talk with them about, is this supposed to be going this way? Because it's not going this way over here. You know what I'm saying? You just need to get somebody who is more educated in that area before you sign anything or any dotted lines, Taurus. Some of you might be moving soon, Taurus. You might be leaving your home soon. Lock your doors. Keep track of your keys and everything. All right? Thank you, Taurus. I love you. Let's go to Gemini. Gemini, your Gemini rising, the house that's affected is the 11th house, because we're still counting backwards. Remember, guys, you start with the first house, which is Aries, but now we have to go backwards. So if Taurus is next, Taurus is going to be the 12th house. And then if Gemini is next, Gemini is going to be the 11th house. And Gemini, your 11th house is your friendships, your groups, long-term dreams, networking, authentic networking, like getting with the right people. I have the Ace of Pentacles here. It looks like, Gemini, you're going to be moving and taking small steps in the right direction. And don't mistake small steps for nothing, Gemini. I have to tell you, with this Ace of Pentacles out here, it says that small steps make big moves. The seed that you're planting today will grow into the tree that you're needing tomorrow. So please don't think, oh my God, I got to do more because it's not happening quickly. No, that's not true. You're planting seeds in the right direction. It looks like you're going to be networking with new people, or you have new people gathering around you, new friendships that are developing with you. Yeah, I'm sorry. I had to make sure that was my son talking. I was making sure I was hearing that right. New friendships developing within you. Some dreams that you have, they're taking small steps to these long-term dreams. Ace of Pentacles is not a bad card to get. First of all, it's spirit given. That spirit saying, oh, that's all you need for that? Okay, I got you. But I want you to understand, it's not like a lotto ticket of $1 million on this one, although it could be. It's more like a small step in a direction. It's more like a hint. It's more like a seed that is planted to get you moving in the correct direction. To find these new friendship groups, or to establish your new long-term goals or your long-term desires. What else do we have to say about these small steps for Gemini? Six of Cups coming out here, and the Page of Cups coming out here. It's not in reverse. My deck is upside down. Thank you. So I have the Six of Cups and Page of Cups out here. There's some love that you have for this idea. And I feel like, Gemini, this new friendship group or these new long-term girls that you have, you're circling back to them. Like, this is not brand new. This is not something that, oh my God, it just dropped in my head and now I got to do it. No, this is something that you're circling back to. Six of Cups, nostalgia. It's like you're picking it back up again and saying, you know what, maybe this time I can do it better. I have to tell you, with this Page of Cups coming out here, I don't think you know what you're doing. It's not like you did it before and you gained experience or you became an expert overnight. You're probably still a novice. I don't even think that you really know what you're doing, but you're going to try to get into it and you're going to try to love it. So those of you who may be going back to crocheting, let's give crochet an example. Sure, you may know how to do just a stitch, but you may not know how to do a double stitch, or you may not know how to turn that long thread into a whole blanket, but you want to get into it. You want to find love for it. You want to get yourself occupied into something. Some of you are trying new things at work, that like you want to go into a leadership position. They could have forced you into it and you don't know what the fuck you're doing, but you're going to try to make it work. You could have also met a new friend based on an old friendship, or you're returning back to an old friendship. Like conversations are starting to spark again and starting all new again. Could be a love situation. Is this love, or is this platonic, or is this romantic? Platonic, Judgment card coming out here. You're revisiting, because that's what the Judgment card is when people are coming back to life, back to reality. And all I'm going to say is, could be a Scorpio involved, especially with all these water signs here. The Judgment card is the card of Scorpio. There could be a Scorpio around you coming back into your life, or coming back into the mode of things that will help you shake things up with these friendships, or bringing a new friendship. It could be a Scorpio that is the new friend that's coming in. That'll put you on the map to your next right moves, Gemini, because that's what it looks like you're looking for. Hold on, that card went over. It looks like you're looking for your next right move for your long-term goals. Small steps, though. Small steps. So who can lead you into your small steps is what you're going to be entertaining for these next 4 weeks. Now, your Oracle card is your thoughts. Of course, that's not a shock, Gemini. You got Mercury, your planet, moving into Scorpio as of tomorrow, October 6th. Mercury's moving into Scorpio. So some deep thoughts happening there. Like you will be deep in thought, especially about this bright idea that you have, or this new idea that you have. You'll be very occupied with what's the next thing. I don't see any hiccups or anything like that coming out here for you, Gemini. All I see is, if you find joy in it, do it. If you find happiness in talking with that person, do it. If you feel elated when you're around that energy, go for it. But small steps. This is not, we're meeting a new friend and we're divulging our whole life to them. We're meeting this new friend, or we're meeting to this new goal, and we're taking small steps to enjoy it, to enjoy the journey, and then also to keep the ball rolling, so that to keep the what is all of that? To keep the ball rolling, to make sure that everything is in accordance with your long-term goal. Is that friendship aligned to your goal? Is that next move aligned to your goal? Is that connection that you're making authentic and genuine, and does it help you to network better? That's where your thoughts are going to be. Love you, Gemini. Goodbye. Cancer. Ooh, Cancer coming out with your very own card, the Moon card. Now, let me say this, Cancer risings. In tarot, the Moon is Pisces, but the Moon rules Cancer. Okay, in astrology, the Moon rules Cancer, and we are talking about the full moon that is coming up. So apparently, this full moon is going to be very important for you, Cancer rising. It's your 10th house. Your 10th house is what? Career and reputation. So that's going to be on the line, Cancer rising, taking center stage. You may see like some shifts in your professional path, or you may see, or you may not see, an obstacle that is coming for you professionally. When we have this Moon card coming out here, the Moon is the veil. It's over you. It's the card of disguise. It's the card of masking. It's the card of secrets. So there may be some things that you are not understanding, or you're not seeing right now, Cancer rising, as far as your career or your professional reputation goes. There's some things that you may not see, or may be blinded to. Let's just take a look at the card and see what else is going on. All right, show me more about Cancer's 10th house of reputation and career. A new project that you're endeavoring, Cancer. It looks like there's something new that you're asking for, you're looking for. Your reputation is definitely important to you. I can see that in the deck. Let's do one more shuffle. I thought I saw a card out of place. No? Okay. One more shuffle for Cancer. Cancer rising. All right. Show us why the Moon card. What else is happening with their career and reputation? 10 of Pentacles coming out. Look, you see how your card, they look. Ooh. Not the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. Help wanted. Working really hard. That's the Ten of Wands. That's somebody who is working and could be taking on too much. I have 2 readings for you, Cancer. So let me put it like this. The Ten of Wands is the card of somebody who is just absolutely buried in work, and it may be burdensome. It might become too much for you. And because we have the Ten of Pentacles next to it, there could be a health scare that comes up for you. Or your health could be deteriorating slowly because you're not paying attention to it. You're more focused on your job as opposed to rest, delegation, taking a step back. That's one reading for some of you. Okay, I'm going to tell you the truth. That's some of you. So you may not see that coming for you, Cancer, that in the next 4 weeks, there could be a reason for you to stop working. Or there could be a reason that you end up in a health crisis because of the amount of time you're putting into work. I'm going to clarify that, and then I'm going to give you the second reading that I have here. What's the outcome on this situation for those Cancer risings? The Queen of Wands, your spirit, and look at the Strength card in reverse on the bottom. I'm telling you, Cancer, you have to be very mindful. Your Strength card is absolutely in reverse. It says right here, the Queen of Wands knows that it's too much. She is very well aware it's too much time away from the family. It's too much time away from her best self. So be careful with overstressing yourself with work right now, Cancer, okay? Just take it as easy as you can. Now, we all got to work for a living. We all got to pay these bills, so I'm not saying not to. I'm just saying be mindful of overburdening yourself and be mindful of overworking yourself right now. The other reading that I have, though, for some of you is that working hard may pay off. You go from the Ten of Wands to the Ten of Pentacles. You go from working mad hard and trying to get things going to actually having things popping, like your spirit team or your ancestors or your family actually, your support team actually steps in to lend you a hand and make sure that you are blessed. I feel like blessings are coming in for some of you. Extra help is coming in for some of you. More money. Is this more money coming in or out? Show me the outcome on this one. Is it, oops, hold on. Thank you. I knew I dropped the card. That was the Ten of Swords, by the way. Ten of Wands, Ten of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, 10, 10, 10. 10 is the ending. This is a complete number. And it's also, 10 is also the beginning of something. So it could read both ways, Cancer. Your reading is quite in-depth. It just depends on the situation. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't make it fit for you, though. Take what makes sense for you. Either you're overburdened or you're working hard and it's paying off. Or you're overburdened and your health is about to be at risk. What's the outcome for Cancer on this situation? If is money coming in or is money going out? Knight of Cups, money is coming in. Somebody's going to offer you assistance. Two of Pentacles on the bottom. There's a balancing act that is happening here. You're trying to do a juggling act between how much you work and how much time you spend with your family and how much time you spend with a lover and how much time you spend with your friends. You'll be going through a juggling act for these next 4 weeks, Cancer risings. A juggling act is happening for you for the next few weeks. Don't worry. Don't worry. It still pays off for you. It still works out for you in the end. At least that's what the cards are showing. That your hard work will eventually pay off. Show me the Oracle cards. Any Oracle cards for this Cancer reading as far as this full moon goes? I do feel, Cancer rising, that this moon is going to call you to relax, to get a vacation. I really do feel that, to take a step back. I do. And you're fighting me on it. I can feel it in your energy, Cancer, that you're fighting me on it. I do feel that. Some of you, Cancer, the card that fell out for the Oracle card is the engagement ring. Some of you are ring shopping. Some of you might be getting proposed to. Congratulations. Engaged, settling down. Some of you want to commit a promise ring. That's interesting. In a courthouse. Card of expectation in the courthouse. Some of you going to the chapel there, we're gonna get married. I love it. That's what I got for you, Cancer risings, for the next 4 to 6 weeks. This is going to be a focus either on chilling back on the work or working even hard. There's some things that you don't see that's coming your way. It could be a health scare. It could be more money. Take what fits for you. If you know your health is good and you've been eating right, you've been taking your vitamins, you feel great, then take that. If you know that you are overdoing it and it's becoming stressful and it's invading your body or your mind or whatever, take that, okay? Love you, Cancers. Goodbye. Let's go to Leo. All right, Leo rising, your ninth house. Ninth house is sorry, I just had a brain fall. Ninth house is like those big picture things. Travel, higher learning, more knowledge. Travel is definitely in view for time to release like limiting beliefs. That's why we say the big picture. Like you're not going to limit your beliefs anymore. Expansion financially. Some of you Leos need to get over the lack mindset. You're just going to have to get spiritually grounded, or you're going to have to watch some YouTube podcast or something that gets you motivated to let you see that lack does not have to be a part of your world with this Knight of Pentacles. Remember, this is your time of expansion right now when we're talking about your ninth house. This is your time of expansion. And look at this Knight of Pentacles coming with his little coin. He said, yep, I'm going to put my money to traveling and learning. Or I'm going to put my money to education and learning. Or I'm going to put my money to a guru that can tell me about how to expand my beliefs or how to expand my truth. Money is everywhere. You have to change your mindset on this idea of where's money going to fall for you. Knight of Pentacles says that it does come to you, but it kind of leaves as quickly as it comes. Let me start with the Oracle card on this one. What's the Oracle say on this one? I know I ain't got imprisonment. I have imprisonment, I have mature man, and I have the fox. Somebody's got you twisted. Somebody's taking your money, Leo. Somebody's always hitting you up and saying, can you help me? Is what I have out here. Mature man, could be a father, grandfather, uncle, older partner that you're dealing with. Somebody's manipulating you, though. I'm not going to lie. Somebody is manipulating you into thinking like that is your job at this time to take care of them, to support them. Somebody's manipulating you to make you think expectation. It is their expectation that you take care of them. Well, now that we have already done the Oracle card, let's look into why this Knight of Pentacles is here, child. Because this is expansion. The Knight of Pentacles took his money. Like he got it as the page. The page didn't know what to do with it. But the Knight says, hold up. I know where to put this money. I know where it can go so that it can grow. Looks like it can go towards traveling. Show me more about Leo in this Aries film. Did I not say travel? Man, I'm good at this shit. Six of Swords out there, Three of Wands on the bottom of the deck. And that's the person that's looking for bigger, higher goals, long-term stuff. How can I expand? How can I move? What's the next move? The Emperor card is coming out here, so you may be a bit bullheaded. You might not even pay attention to this reading. You might be like, you know what? I ain't got money, so I don't even care about travel. But I just told you, you have to change your mindset towards that. You have to change your mindset of lack, that it's not real. That there is no lack. Like money is everywhere, abundance is everywhere. We just got to kind of tap into it somehow. Don't judge me, okay? Ginger ale is good for the tummy. But yeah, Leo risings, that's what I'm getting here. Like, travel, it looks like that you're like, well, I don't have the money to travel. Well, make a way. Go on YouTube, go on ChatGPT, go on Google. There are other ways to make things happen, because you're not just getting this money just to spend. It looks like you're supposed to be putting your money where your mouth is. If you said you wanted to go here and there, put your money there. But this Emperor card gives me this idea that you're not even listening to this reading, because somebody older either is attacking you, or somebody older needs you, or they make you feel guilty about needing or having. I feel like Leo rising, you also are saying like you want to get away from your family. For the next 4 to 6 weeks, you're like, I've had enough of these money checkers. I gotta go. I do see education coming along in your life, like a change in education for you. Something new is happening for you, and something new will pay off for you too. Why do I think about furniture when I'm thinking about you, Leo risings? I'm thinking about furniture. Something about you needing new furniture, or you're cleaning your furniture, changing your furniture. Your furniture is antiquated and it's time to update. Maybe you've had it for a long time. Maybe that's where your money is going to go to. Maybe you decided, you know what, I'm not going to spend it on drinks and links. I'm going to spend it on what I need in my life, and what I need right now is some new furniture. Quite possibly. I hope that makes sense for you, Leo, for the next 4 to 6 weeks. That's where your brain is going to be. That's what your mind is going to be. And that's what the planets are aligning themselves for you. So get into it on how you can expand, how you can get yourself educated in other arenas for free so that you can hold on to your money. Let's go to Virgo. I'm trying to keep track of the time here, y'all, but I didn't time it the last one, so I messed up. I'm sorry. Virgo. Ace of Wands coming out. Your 8th house, shared resources. Your 8th house is the 8th house of intimacy. Oh. Emotional entanglements. Some of you may be closing out relationships, or closing out a discussion concerning a relationship. Intimacy is coming up for you, though. Ace of Wands, and that's funny that that's the card that comes out. That's big, intimate energy. And I'm going to keep the word intimate because my children are home and we're not going to be nasty today. But I'm telling you, that's the card to get nasty. Some Virgos, Virgo rising, some of you may be walking away from a relationship because that conversation is coming up. Transformation is happening for you right now. A change in your emotional attachments is coming up. That could be why the Wands is out instead of the Pentacles. It could be Wands simply because you're changing your emotional attachment. Like your passion doesn't have to lie there necessarily anymore. Let's just see. Give me these cards and let's see where does, and that's funny I said the Ace of Pentacles, and look, bottom of the deck is the Ace of Pentacles. But I didn't shuffle for you yet, so let's try that one. Show me where Virgo lies as far as this moon. Oh, and you know what? You may be paying off some kind of debt. I saw the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom, and it just made me think, oh, shoot, Virgo is about to pay off a debt. Virgo risings are about to pay off a debt. Anything else that you want to say about the Ace of Wands and Virgo? The Queen of Wands did come out. Not the Ace of Wands again. I'm going to put, oh, that's why they're coming out. Because my deck is in reverse. I'll say these are in reverse. Ace of Wands and the Queen of Wands are kept clarifying the Ace of Wands, baby. Over the next 4 to 6 weeks, Virgo, you could be feeling like real freaky. Like very much in the mood. Almost as if like a fire is just rapturing you. For some of you, it's because you don't want to let something go. So the best way to keep it is through sexual encounters or physical touch or expressing your passions. For others of you, you are walking into a new person. They are spiritual and sexual. And they're going to rock your mud-chucking world. That's the Queen of Wands right there. Let me tell you something. I'm Queen of Wands. Okay, that's me. I always tell myself I'm Queen of Wands energy. It's like deep, intimate love. It's deep. This one is deep. I'm not gonna lie. This, if you're looking for a new lover, this one is that. For my Virgo risings that are in a relationship, things get hotter, more passionate, more open. I also see you working hard right now, but working spiritually hard too. Like you are very mindful of a presence around you, or mindful of a spirit around you. Knight of Pentacles and a Chariot card. Oh my gosh. Virgo rising. Your hard work is about to pay off. That's what I'm going to say. Don't start getting worried. Don't start getting scared. Don't start judging yourself. Don't start pulling back. Keep it moving. Because let me tell you something. Even if in love shit don't work out, baby, in work or hobbies or your new passion or your newfound whatever, it pays off for you. I got the Chariot card saying you going towards that Money King of Pentacles energy. You're going towards that. Like, you want to be seen and known for what you have. You want, I feel like a sense of stability. It is coming for you, although you already are the sign of stability. A sense of stability is happening. Like, you feel like, you know what, I got this. You know what, I'm in my groove right now. I'm feeling this. And I know you'll feel like a spiritual presence around you. You'll feel like spirit has got your back, or your ancestor teams or your spirit guides or whomever. You'll feel like they're rocking with you. I'm really happy to see this. I feel like spirit is giving this. You have a lot of spirit cards out here, by the way. Ace of Wands, the Chariot card, the Queen of Wands. I feel like you know that spiritually this is the right thing. And watch out for your dreams as of late, too. There may be coincidences happening around you. You might see 111, 222, 555. You might see synchronous numbers, or you might find coins on the ground, which lets you know that a spirit, and it's a brown coin, copper coin, penny, and it might make you feel like, okay, I know that this is spirit around me. Oracle cards for Virgo rising. Great fortune. And not only is it the great fortune, look at the heavens opening now. I told you, you're going to feel like spirit is around you, like your spiritual team, your angels, God, the divine, the great I am is in charge of all of this. Like, they're making this happen for you. Oh, that's funny. Look, great fortune is card number 26, and right behind it, card number 27, unexpected income. Congratulations, Virgo risings. Good news coming for you. And it does, when we say income, that's definitely income. When we say great fortune, it doesn't have to mean monetary fortune. This could be like a calmness, great fortune, and you got somebody who got you ain't playing with baby carrots anymore, baby. Or this could be somebody finally hearing you in a relationship, like they're hearing you, and it's like, okay. This could also be you moving forward past something and not feeling any pain about it. For my Virgo risings. Congratulations, though, on this new money that I see coming your way, too. It doesn't mean it falls out the sky, people. That's for you to work on, to network, to ask for it. To maybe some of you are writing grants to get money for something. Child, I don't know. I'm going to move on, though. Libra rising, 7th house, partnerships and collaborations are highlighted. Funny that I see the star card, because that's not dealing with partnerships and collaboration, but maybe Libra risings, you're going to have to get yourself together before a partner comes in. That's all I'm saying. There's like breakthroughs or like closures in a relationship when we're talking about the 7th house. So the 8th house is the house of intimacy, but the 7th house is the one of like closures or new things happening in a relationship. Let me tell you something, Libra risings. As soon as you work on this, you can have that. That's what this is showing me. That star card is somebody who is alone by themselves, and they're working on their own healing. But they're not just working on healing in one arena. They're also working on healing in another. The stars up here are spotlighting you. It's saying that, oh yeah, duh, this is Libra season. Dang, I was about to say you are being spotlighted right now. Under the Aries full moon, it is still Libra season. So that means there has to be a balance in your life. There has to be a balance of give and take. There has to be a balance of reciprocity. There has to be a balance of, yeah, I do feel good in this and I don't feel good in that. And my heart and my mind and my soul all agree that we don't like it. Some healing has to happen for you in order for those other breakthroughs to come through, because that's what's happening. You should be expecting something to change in these next 4 to 6 weeks. Closures. Balance is key, and you're the side of the scales. You've got to remember balance. You calling them more than they calling you, that's not balance. You chasing them is not balance. You paying for stuff or always offering to be there for somebody else, but they haven't offered for you, that's not balance, baby. It's not. The star card is also the card of healing. Some of you may be thinking about going to therapy right now to get over or to heal from a relationship that has had you jaded or wounded. Remember, what you don't listen to now is going to repeat, guys. Listen to me now. All right, let's go. Libra, for the Star card. What did I just tell you? What did I just say? I told you. You gonna have to work on, is this gonna work for you or not? Does this make you happy or not? You chasing somebody, you giving to somebody constantly, you always doing, you caring for them, you're providing, it's always about the other person, but I want to know when it's about you. The Lovers card here is the card of choice. You have to make a decision on, is this what you really want? Do you really want that as your 24/7 problem? Or is that your ego saying, well, I don't want to be dissed. I don't want to be dismissed. I don't want to be left on the wayside. I want them to choose me. I'm better than she. I'm better than he. That's ego. That's your ego that is talking. I do have the 7 of Wands coming on the bottom of the deck saying that this is what you need to be doing, blocking. Blocking those thoughts that come to your mind. Some of you may be coming off of social media too. You may find yourself leaving social media simply because it triggers you or it makes you rethink about these situations that are happening. So instead of you moving forward on social media, it keeps you like kind of stuck. Keeps you constantly thinking about what could be, what should be. Or it has you romanticizing and fantasizing the person that really is not that person. Just because they called you, they are not Romeo. Oh my God, he called me. Oh my God, he's in love with me. No, that's not. Oh man, she just texted me. She said, what's up? That means she down. No, not exactly what that means. Not calling you delusional, Libra. All I'm saying is that there has to be a healing that happens with you before something new comes into your life. This is the period when this is going to happen, but remember, you got to work on yourself first, or else you're just going to catch somebody else and they're going to be gone too. Or you'll just catch somebody else and catch something else from them because your discernment is at an all-time low. Fourth the card. The maze. Somebody is coming around too. Look. There's a maze. You're going to run into somebody. As soon as you start working on yourself, you're going to run into somebody. I just want you to make sure that you run into them in a healed space. Not in a desperate place. Not in a sickly place. But in a heal or healing space. Because, I mean, are we totally healed ever? So you may need to be working on that or being mindful of that so that you can have this energy. But I feel like you're going to bump into somebody after this full moon. Somebody is coming around to you, and that's probably why Spirit has been talking to you about. Please make sure they are sure that they are healing. Please make sure that they're working on themselves. You are spotlighted at this time, Libra. You are collective. You are all about we. But under this full moon, you need to be all about me. You're going to leave the we for the me. ¿Entiende? Comprende? Since Aries is your twin sign, that's what I need you looking at right now. That you don't come second. The Bible says, love thy neighbor as thyself. Yeah, that means you go first. Just saying. What's the outcome on this one? I feel like I don't want to leave Libra hanging. What's the outcome? The outcome is the Temperance card, the Hangman. Healing, because that's what the Temperance card represents. Somebody that is taking care of themselves and have done what they're supposed to do. The Hangman is somebody who's not chasing anymore. You've learned your lesson. You've decided, you know what? I'm going to sit still and let them come to me. I'm not texting nobody. They didn't want to text me. I'm not texting them. They didn't want to rock with me. I'm not rocking with them. They didn't call or invite me to come out. Then I'm not calling and inviting them to come out. Me. Move into the me phase, Libra, just for a little while. We comes later. Drink more water, Libra, please. A lot of your cards indicated the need for water. Actually, a couple of your cards indicated a need for water. Please do that for me. Drink some water. All right. Thank you, Libra. I love you. Let's go to Scorpio. All right, Spirit, what's going on? Scorpio, I got the Death card right on the bottom. Your very own card. All right. Shuffle one more again and put those down. Let's go to Scorpio. Ooh, not the 7 of Wands out here. Scorpio, because this is your 6th house that is affected by this. That's your work, your health, daily routines, habits. And as you can see, your work is highlighted here with the 7 of Wands. Look, I'm going to tell it to you real, Scorpio. This is what I'm getting immediately. Get the fuck off of social media. Scorpio rising. Now this ain't Scorpio sun, but you can take it for sun or rising. This is the Scorpio rising. That's the house that's affected. I am going to say this. Your daily habits are highlighted. What is it that you're doing every day? And what routines need to change? Do you wake up first thing in the morning and go right on social media to see what's going on? Or do you say your prayers first? Do you take a minute to like wake up and say, all right, thank you, God, and set my intention for the day? You go to the bathroom and pee first. Brush your teeth. Take care of you. I'm going to tell you with the Seven of Wands, it says that something has got to stop. There's a habit that you do. Some of you might wake up and wake and bake first thing in the morning. There's a habit that is destructive to you that has to stop. Some of you might be like me. You wake up and worry first thing in the morning. Me, my brain goes right, as soon as my eyes open, I go right to my children and my schedule. I look right on my calendar and I'm like, oh my God, I got to stop doing that to myself because it does not help me. It gets me rattled throughout the day. I'm not a Scorpio rising. I'm a Scorpio sun. But I feel like Scorpios, it is telling you that whatever this daily habit is that you do first thing when you wake up, or whatever habits that you're having, it's going to change in these next 4 weeks. Or they're asking you to do a change in the next 4 weeks. Your work and health habits that are coming out. You may have to block off those things, or block off people or entities or energies that don't support a healthy work life or a healthy home life or a healthy routine for you. What else? Health, right here. Temperance and the Six of Pentacles is coming out right here. Something has to change. You got to release these bad habits to commit to something better. Release bad habits to commit to something better. Give back to yourself. Instead of waking, baking first thing in the morning, get some water. Drink some tea. Hydrate your body. Say some words to yourself. Cut off people who are not, like first thing in the morning, you could probably be getting a phone call from somebody that aggravates your soul first thing in the morning. Maybe you just need to put them on your block list. Maybe we're not having those conversations with them first thing in the morning. Maybe not even on a Monday. Maybe we'll save those conversations for like a Saturday night. So all of this is alluding to better health for you, better avenues, an enhancement in your mindset, a better commitment to yourself, a commitment to certain structures too. So some of you might need to update them calendars. You said you were going to do it and you haven't started yet. Let's get into it. Sugar cubes. I don't know why I just saw sugar cubes. So to cut back on the sugar. Cut back on the sugar in your life. And the dentist. I feel like somebody's going to visit a dentist soon. Dental will be coming up for you. Oracle cards for Scorpio rising. The Stairs, 22. Ooh, you got avenues to travel, baby. Either some of you are looking at going into a new home, or you're going to stop going in to see somebody, like you're stopping the visits. That's what this card gives me. It gives me that you're either stopping the visits to Dunkin' Donuts or Krispy Kreme. You're just going to stop driving by your lover's house, or you're going to stop visiting that ex and open yourself a new door of opportunity. I'm not going to lie, Scorpio rising. This is going to be a tough one for you because it's hard for you to let go of things. You're a very loyal sign, always down, like we'll be there, and you hate the idea of rejection. But I am going to tell you that I feel strongly that this is the right move for you. But I know it is going to be difficult for you to actually make this decision. I can see it. So you're going to have to do a lot of talking to yourself, posting affirmations around you, saying that this is for the betterment of yourself because you know it's for the better, but actually acting on it being for the betterment of yourself. You get what I'm saying? With those doors, it says you have the opportunity to choose either path. You will choose either path. You're either going to keep it up, what you've been doing, or you're going to close the door to that and allow something new to come in. It's just going to be hard for you because Scorpio likes to know what's behind door number 2. And unfortunately, on this one, you don't know shit. It's card number 22, by the way, if you've been seeing 222s around. Then this message is absolutely for you. Best wishes, Scorpio rising. All right, let's go to Sag rising. All right. Sag rising, Temperance card. That's funny because that is the card of Sagittarius right there. Sag rising is your 5th house. Creativity. Romance, children, hobbies, passion projects. Those are the things that are a hit right now. Scorpio, how creative have you been lately? I mean, not Scorpio. Lord help me. Sag, horizons. Where's your creativity lately? Where has that been? Like, what have you been doing that gives creatively to you? I do also have romance coming up here. Happiness, joy. Something is changing in your romantic life. You need to drink water too. This is not water. This is ginger ale. You need to drink water. But I am going to tell you something, Sag Risings. The sorrow that you were feeling, the down, is about to change. You see that sun rising in the horizon? Because you took your time to step back, to give yourself a little bit of a healing, to not push, but to water your own self. Things are going to start to change in your life. Things are starting to grow around you, including your wings, including your ideas. Your level of creativity is going to grow, but not only your level of creativity, your level of joy and excitement. Because when we get into art and music and love and pleasures, it excites us. We're under a Libra sun right now, which is ruled by who? Venus. And Venus is a planet of art and love and pleasure and beauty and abundance. That's what's up for you right now, Sag Risings. Well, let's see where this is going to land. Let's look at it. Is this their creativity, their romance? What else do you want to say about this? Or children? What is being spotlighted here for the next 4 to 5 weeks for Sag Risings in the 5th house? Thank you. 3 of Cups, celebrating love. There's a love celebration. There's something that's changing. 10 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. 3 of Cups up top. Queen of Wands up top. Something is changing and you feel it. Sag Rising. Something's changing and you feel it. I would not be shocked if you met someone who is a romantic partner who will be with you for a while. Now, I'm a Sag Rising. So I'm not going to welcome all of those energies, but I know that love is not always romantic. Sometimes love is platonic. Sometimes love is people bringing you candy corn. Sometimes love is people saying, oh, you look cute today, and it makes you feel love and joyous. But I know that in these next 4 weeks, you're about to be very happy, Sag Risings. And I take this. Remember, if you're not manifesting the readings, you're just listening to a beautiful brown woman tell you a story with cards. You need to manifest the reading that you want. I feel like spiritually, there's some things that'll change. Also, downloads coming into you on areas that you can be creative in. Somebody's gonna ask you for a commitment, a level of commitment. 3 of Cups. Like somebody may be coming to apologize to you, ask you for a commitment, or ask you, do you still want them? The decision is in your court. I am going to say that because with that Queen of Wands there, she kind of knows what's going to come back in and what's going to go back out. So she's not that thrilled on having anybody come back and apologize, but she's going to do what spiritually is best for her. She's in control of this situation too. He, it's just the energy that I'm giving. It doesn't mean it's a male or a female. It just means, Sag Risings, you're in control of this love situation, or you're in control of the creative endeavors or the creative projects that you decide. You are in control. And it honestly, I see, it's a huge change in your life. There's a huge turning point that happens. It could put you on a totally different timeline. The timeline to meet someone that's forever. The timeline to focus on yourself. The timeline for sun to be back on your side of the street. What's the Oracle card for Scorpio? They all wanted to pop out big time. I have a child coming out here. I told you that's going to be highlighted. Did I not say that? Children are going to be spotlighted right now, so pay attention, extra attention to your children. Could be sick children coming up too with that Temperance card. It could be a child that's about to be sick in these next 4 weeks that you'll be very worried about. Concern, not an illness that causes death, but you may have a child that ends up sick that you'll have to take care of recently. Or some of you may get nostalgic about old childhood remedies that you had to deal with or go into. Some of you might be celebrating because you're finding out that you're pregnant, having children. Some Sag Risings, you may find out that you're pregnant. You could also be pregnant with an idea. Remember, we are talking about creativity too. But with this 10 of Cups on the bottom, I see you in a family way. Somebody's going to settle down with you. or you're asking someone to settle down, a family is about to blossom, Sag risings, okay? Let's keep it going. Let's go to Capricorn rising. I try to keep up with the time. I did not do a good job on that. I missed that one too. Capricorn rising, 4th house. How you doing? Home. You know, anytime we're talking about the 4, the way to remember that is think about Jay-Z's 444. Anything domestic, anything dealing with home, anything dealing with family, roots. Somebody may be going to visit a grave site, deceased loved one. You may decide, you know what, I want to do it the way that my peoples did it. Might be throwing up altars, all of that stuff. You have the Chariot card coming out here, Capricorn. Go forth. I feel like you need to go visit that grave site. Some of you might be thinking about going to visit a grave site. Going to visit someone. Some of you might be getting a car for your family. Doing what's best for your family. Moving into a new apartment. I don't have house. I do have like apartment or like townhouses. A new city. A new city. Sorry, I didn't mean to flop my hair when I said it, but that looked damn good. A new city. Yeah, you could be venturing to, but I really get, when I see the new city, I really do think about you visiting a grave site. 4 of Pentacles sitting here on the bottom. We just talked about the 4s. So keeping something very sacred into yourself. Keeping your home clean and safe. Not allowing everybody just to come in here to change the energy of your home. What else do we have for? Thank you. Ace of Swords coming out here. Truth. Ace of Swords, Knight of Wands, 10 of Swords on the bottom. It's going to hurt you to tell the truth, ain't it? It may hurt you to tell the truth, Capricorn rising. Something's happening with your home, your apartment, your house. The need to escape from there. You're leaving that space. Or it needs to be cleaned. It needs to be renovated. It needs to be like redone. I feel like you'll be painting. You'll just be doing an overhaul in that home energetically. So y'all know I do that work too, so feel free to hire me. But you may need an energetic clearing in your home, and you can do that easily, guys. Y'all can just get some sage and say your prayers as you're saging and playing your gospel music to change the energy into place. You can burn juniper would be a great wand to use. A juniper wand or cedar would be really great too. You don't have to have the white sage. You could use any of those two to clear out energies there. You could Florida water your floors. There's a lot of things that we could do, but we're not going to take up my reading to talk about those things. You could just check out my page or IG. Capricorn rising, I see you cutting ties with someone too. And I don't mean cutting ties all the way, but this Ace of Swords is giving me this idea of you had to express your truth, and it may be weighing on you. It may make you feel a way. Your feelings might be hurt that you actually had to say this the way it was said. But the Knight of Wands shows that you're moving forward. Same with the Chariot card. The card for Cancer. It could be a Cancer that you had a disagreement with, or that you're cutting ties with, or Leo, you could be cutting ties with, or you could have been honest with an air sign. I have that you're moving forward. It pains you moving forward into a different direction. But I have to admit, there needs to be a clearing out of your home, Capricorn rising. And that means we're making overhauls or making big changes. It could be new furniture coming in or something like that, simple. But I'm getting like an energetic overhaul of your entire home. I try to see what else, but that is what I got. What's going on with your vehicle, huh, Caps? What's going on with your car? 10 of Swords. Watch out for flat tires or some rinkety-dinkety sound happening in your vehicle. Can you show me, but don't forget Cap Rising. I see a visit to a grave site coming up for you, or a graveyard or something like that. Traveling long distance. Sorry, the cards are like literally trying to pop out for you. Show me any oracle cards for Cap Rising. 2 came out. The Sun and the Scythe, yeah, it's a relationship that is ending and one that is beginning. There's a relationship that's being cut, and it's not that it's like all the way dead, but there had to be major changes that happened in this relationship. But I have the Sun card coming out that came out dead with it, and it's giving me that something new is beginning. Something new is beginning. I don't know why I got this song in my head, but this is the song that it says. Prayer will make it all right. Prayer will make it all right. Hallelujah. Pray in and out of season. Pray when there's no special reason. Don't be sad on your way. Just get on your knees and pray. That song that popped in my head. So I don't know what's happening with you, Cat Rising, but I'm going to tell you right now, you better pray. That's a song that is in my head. And I just told you, energetically, it feels like there needs to be an overhaul in your house. You need to pray while you're cleaning. I feel like prayer, the power of prayer is enough. Now I feel like I know that anyway. I'm a praying woman. The power of prayer is enough. And I feel like you need to be praying over your house, over your car, over the people that's inside of your home, over your family, over your emotions. Pray. And get you a connection with a prayer warrior. It's funny. This past week, all I've been doing is people have been asking me to pray for them this past week. I probably got maybe 4 or 5 requests for people to pray. People asking me to pray for them. I don't know if they were Capricorn, but I do know they definitely asked for that. So, power of prayer is coming up for you for the next 4 weeks. Get into it concerning your family and your home and everything. Aquarius, your third house, communication, siblings. Oh, Lord, look at that magician card coming out here. Help us, Lord. Skills, saying what's on your mind, changing your outdated ways of thinking. Aquarius, I'm going to tell you with this magician card, it is saying that asking you shall have. Speak it like you have to change your language. And since we're talking about your area of communication, that's affected with this house, I really want you to change your words or be more cognizant of your words. I'm not joking. I mean, when you say something, be aware of what you're actually saying. So if you say, oh my God, that had me dying, don't say that shit because you ain't dead. Correct it. Not dying, that had me laughing. That's correct. Or don't say, oh my God, you got me fucked up. Do they really have you fucked up mentally? Or did they piss you off for the moment? That we have to use words that are proper right now, Aquarius, especially for you because it's in your second house of communication. That has to happen. I mean, I say your second house. Sorry. It's in your third house of communication. There could be a sibling or a family member around you that you're going to have to say some things to or release what is on your mind. And if there is no sibling that you have to talk to, then your skills are highlighted here with the magician card. It says that you are talented enough, creative enough, well-versed enough to make something happen. Man, Aquarius, I would put affirmations all over my mirror. Write them in a marker all over your mirror, all around. Because what you speak seems to be what will happen. Give me some more cards to talk about this magician for Aquarius. Maybe not the 9 of Wands. Somebody, and the King of Pentacles coming out here with the 8 of Swords at the bottom. This is why you don't want to speak up. You don't want to ruffle somebody's feathers. This is a man. Could be a father, a child's father, an uncle, a brother. There's a man around you that you just kind of don't feel like going back and forth with. You don't feel like entertaining that, or you don't feel like going there with them. Kind of piss you off a lot too. It could be somebody helping to pay your bills, or somebody that has money. And so or their resources, because you have a need of their resource or their money, you don't really want to say something. Or they could be in a space of bad health. And so you feel like, okay, now it's not the time for me to say something. I don't know. You're going to have to make up your mind on this because it says it's time to say what is on your mind. Bad timing, isn't it? You're like, I don't want it. What's the outcome? If Aquarius does say what's on your mind. 2 said persons. What's the outcome? 4 of Cups and the 5 of Wands. Baby, they about to be pissed. The drama is going to begin, but you reject it. You don't entertain it. And the Tower card, oh my gosh. When you finally do speak up, Aquarius, things are going to change big time. And the Tower card is not our favorite card because things go left. Everything falls apart, but maybe things fall apart so that we can build it back up. Maybe. The 4 of Cups says that you're going to reject any drama that comes to your door. You won't even entertain it. And I feel like that's why you've been holding back in this area of communication. It's just simply because You don't feel like just getting into it. But it is asking you to speak what's on your mind. I'm hoping that you will listen and not reject that you will actually say what it is that is bothering you or what's concerning you or the thoughts that you have. Also, I think I told you to release outdated ways of thinking. Any oracle cards for Aquarius? The Magician says, as above, so below. Speak it. Didn't want that one. I wanted this one. I have Thief and I have the Rider card, which is the card of messages coming out here. Somebody might come to you and say, don't do it. Don't say it. You may find out somebody lied to you, Aquarius, in the next few weeks. There may be an uncovering that somebody did not tell you the truth. There could have been an inheritance that was for you and somebody took it. There could have been money that was set aside for you and somebody, you know, intercepted it, did not tell you about it. I feel like a lie will be uncovered for you. And this is what's going to allow you to actually speak your truth, your whole truth, and nothing but your truth. So I hope you got it. Final sign, Pisces. Second house of money, values, self-worth is what we have here, Pisces. Well, this is not that. That's the Queen of Wands. But like finances, clarity around your finances, what you're supposed to be doing with your finances. Listen, the Queen of Wands is very perceptive, very spiritually grounded. She understands how this works. Your self-worth is eliminated right here in the second house. Girlfriend knows her self-worth, and I'm thinking, Pisces, you might have to get to this point. She's extremely spiritual, so she knows the gifts that she has. She knows that she can bless. She knows that she can curse. She knows she can uplift. She knows she can pull down. She is very aware of her own skills and her value. So that's why the second house is of value or monetary value, money, what to do with the money, clarity around the things that truly matter to you are going to come up. What does really matter to you, Pisces? And I feel like it is something a lot more spiritual. Some of you Pisces are, I just got that. I'm gonna leave that one alone. I don't want to bring down the reading to that. All I'm going to say is be aware of spiritual energies that are around you from the other side. People that have passed on. And I got a grandma big time. It's a grandma is what I wanted to say. It wasn't mom. It wasn't auntie. It was grandma. Be aware of an energy of a grandmother around you. Like you're going to find yourself saying old school things or even getting a whiff of her scent or a smell. There's something that's going to come across you, and that's because that's your grandmother that's going to be around you. But outside of that, let's look at the financial shifts that will be happening for Pisces under this Queen of Wands energy. What are the financial shifts happening? Well, let me tell you something. You'll be open about it now. You won't be hiding what you're spending your money on. You'll definitely be recording, writing stuff down, saying it, or you'll be holding everybody else accountable too. Like looking at your children's spending habits, looking at a partner's spending habits, looking at your own spending habits, seeing where money is going or where energy is going. I also think because you're starting to find value in yourself, you will not allow somebody to take your kindness for weakness, or you won't allow people just to take you for granted. Like we're all here to be used, but not misused or abused. And I feel like that's what's going to be coming out for you. Like you are actually not even having it anymore. With that Seven of Swords, baby, clarity is coming through. You already know what's up. You said, okay. That's what they've been doing with the money. Okay, I'm not going to let them do that no more. Oh, that's what they want to do with my time and my energy. Oh, that's what they want to do with my love. Oh, that's what they want to do with me. I'm not having it anymore. And you'll be silent on it. You're not going to come out and say much about it because there's a lot of love there and you have an understanding, but you won't allow them to do this to you anymore because there is a sense of value that comes for you. That Queen of Wands paired with that King of Cups says that you are protected, you are loved, and that emotionally, no matter how much somebody throws a tantrum, you're going to have to speak up about somebody's habits. This does not work anymore. We're trying to move into this direction. I do get futuristic planning coming out for some of you too. Can I see what they're planning for? It's you're planning financially for something, or you're preparing financially for something. Let me tell y'all, I have 2 kids going to prom this year. 2. Financially preparing? I know all about it. What is this happening? What are they financially preparing for? What's the outcome? Seven of Pentacles, the Tower card, the Three of Cups, bills, bills, bills. You got to get caught up on them bills. Everybody's trying to get caught up on the bills. Seven of Pentacles, you still even waiting for more money to come in to help you with that. Could be a trip too that you're planning on. Or not a trip to go to a wedding. Like it looks like a wedding that's at a distance. So you're saving your money for that as well. Pisces. I have heavy Scorpio energy out here too. And Leo. Scorpio, Leo energy out here, if that makes any sense to you. What do the Oracle cards say for Pisces on this energy of self-worth and value? You know, Pisces, I just want to make sure that I was clear on this. You are a lot more spiritually minded than you think. And you can tap into those energies at any time. You don't have to wait for an ancestor or a spirit guide or an angel or something to visit you. You can visit them. I just want you to know that. Like you have a lot more behind the scenes than you're giving yourself credit for. Sunflowers may be important for you right now too. Put some sunflowers around you. Wear yellow, orange. I feel like a brightness is coming over you because there's something happening energetically and spiritually with you. Oracle cards. Some of you may have a cat or a fish that you are that may be having a health issue. Cat or a fish, you're expected getting ready to pay money out for either new fish or a cat or something like that. Yeah, I have the funeral flowers out here. I'm not saying that any of your pets are passing away, but I do have funeral flowers out here. I also have expectation coming here. And again, I told you, you don't have to wait for them to come find you. You can go and find them, your spirit team. But I wonder what you're expecting. What are you waiting on? Could be waiting on more money to come through or to hear news of someone's passing. There could be a visit coming your way, Pisces, too, by an older family member. This is aunt, mom, if your mother is of age, like 60 and up is what I'm getting, like that kind of age group. There could be a visit coming in from said person as well. Somebody who really enjoys lilies. Lilies. Okay? Bottom of the deck energy for everybody during this time of these 4 weeks. The Empress card. The Empress card is ruled by Libra. Libra is the sun sign, and yet we're under this Aries full moon. Again, this idea of moving from me to we or we to me depends on where it falls for you. But I do want to say this. We don't have to suffer. We don't have to be in poverty. We don't have to be in lack. We don't have to be in depression and sadness. We can live comfortably. I'm hoping that we've decided to follow what the rising signs have said and we work on that area of our lives. I'm hoping that we all find the freedom to speak up for ourselves or the freedom to step back away from things that are not energetically pleasing to us. With this Empress card, a lot of us may be having trouble sleeping at night, and especially tonight, you may be having some trouble sleeping or trouble thinking clearly, and that's just because of where the moon is happening and everything that's going on right now planetarily. What I will say is that you can live a life of comfortability. You are allowed to have that kind of life, says the Empress card. And you're allowed to have it within this time frame that we're in. Do it before Scorpio season comes. Because we ain't here to make you comfortable. I'm joking. I love you guys with the love of God. Thank you for letting me do this with you. Happy full moon time. Bye.